Well, we've hit the button. We're testing the stream. Hello, YouTube. It's a random live. Got some new hardware, tweaked some settings in the OBS. The Familia has chores to do. There's painting going on and stuff, so things might be happening. Aaron, it's fine. This is what we call low-key chill. And maybe we'll see. Oh, hello, Cinder. Welcome to the stream. I'm mainly interested today if YouTube is going to hiccup on me. Hey, chat. Welcome to the stream. This is an impromptu event for me. I'm mainly monitoring my bandwidth. I've changed some settings in my OSB and I've added some new hardware. I guess we could do some magic. Seems that's the real test, because every time I do a trick, that's when the internet hiccups. If I'm just talking, no problem. So here, let me switch cameras and see how that goes. All right, well, that's not happening, because if I switch cameras, you don't have audio anymore. I'm doing fine, aside from the webcam audio hiccup. I'll tell you what I'm going to do real quick is change the audio. So y'all be looking at my webcam for just a second. It'll be quiet. As I was saying, it'll be quiet for just a moment while I try to put some, get the audio going through the webcam. Should just take me about 10 seconds. And I'm doing fine. Thank you. Check 1 2 1 2 check. All right, so I'm hoping you can hear me now. If you guys could hear me while I'm speaking through this webcam, that would be ideal. Yes, but if there's audio now, that's great. Nice. Look at us solving problems. So this is going to be my webcam audio, which is going to be different from my snowball audio. Hey, Cat, what's up? So dig it, guys. In about 15 minutes, I'm going to be segueing over to do a podcast with the Magic guys. Let me address you with the microphone, and you know what I should do here is record this so I can review it later. So I have a podcast, not a podcast. It's a podcast related event. I do a Zoom hangout. If you're a Patreon with the Magic guys, then every so often you get together with the Magic guys and you get to have a Magic Jam. That's what we're doing at 7 o'clock tonight. So that's happening soon. I figured I'd jump on here and test my new settings and see if we can get through a short stream without YouTube hiccuping. So I'm going to do my knife trick. If you haven't seen this, you're in for a treat. Look at that. Look at that quality. How about that new camera? And, wow, there we go. Okay. So this should be fine. This camera should not be blurry. If it is, so sad. The webcam, as I switch, might be a little more. This is a Logitech cam. I'll tell you one thing I can do is change the focus, because autofocus is horrible when I'm doing magic. All right, so here's the preface. I hide a white knife under a card box. And as I do this, I want to change one more setting on this. Look at me working out the problems live on, we're going to go down to a 6, which I think is a little better exposure. See, we're learning, folks. We're learning. All right, so I'll do the trick. I'll do the knife trick in a minute. Let me just give you some time to forget what I preset, and instead I'll do a card trick for you. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to do a little bit of lying, I think. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let me tell you some lies. Here we go. Let me shuffle the deck really well. I'm in the central time zone. Here's some lies. I'm going to take 4 random cards from a well-shuffled deck. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 4 random cards. So we're going to use this random Ace of Spades. Watch as I reverse count the cards. That'll bring the ace to the top. Now that's a lie, because that's what this is. We're just lying. It's a bunch of lies. I put the ace on the bottom, and when I do that, I can make it look like it comes right to the top. That's because when I say I put it on the bottom, it's a lie. I don't really put it there, I just pretend to. That means this. I can put it on the table also and make it come back to the top, because when I say that I put it on the table, that's a lie. Now, I've done this trick for a while. I always get accused of using all the same cards. So now I do. I use deuces, which is a lie. But deuces are wild, right? So you could have like more than 1 2. That's a 2. That's a lie. And that's a 2. And that's a lie. And that's a 2. That's actually the truth. But dig it. If this is a 2, then that must be a lie. Because there's no way that you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. You can't have 4. Actually, there is one way. There is one way. You could have jokers. Yeah, so that's what I use, actually, and that's a lie. I use 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 jokers, and that's a lie. Is there any questions? That's what I call the bamboozler. I set that up for you just so you can get discombobulated as I introduce the knife. That's right, we're segueing into the knife trick. The knife trick where I apparently switch the white knife into a black one, so it should look like the knife changes color, but really I'm just a good knife switcher. So kind of an expert at this. That's a black knife and a white knife, and I'm just really good at making them change places. Let me show you. I'll do it long distance. There's the black knife. Now watch as it goes where the white knife was, and the white knife goes where the black knife used to be. They change places. Now, if you were here when the stream started, you know I can do this with an extra knife, which I hide under the box. So I have more than 2. I have a white knife, I have a black knife, and another white knife, although sometimes I will opt to use the black, the 2 blacks with the white. Sometimes I'll use just the black, white, black combination. But for this instance, I got to stick with the white, black, white. We're going to need this because I got a big finish which involves the extra knife that I hid. It's the extra knife that I hid in the box. So there's actually 6 altogether. Yeah, that's 6 knives altogether. Here, count them with me, will you? That's a white knife, so that's knife number 1. That's a black knife there. That's knife number 2. Huh? Yep, knife number 2. Here's where it gets weird. Stick with me. That's a white knife. That's number 3. Another black knife is number 4, and then another black knife is number 5, right? That's math. The red 6, the Swiss Army knife, that's knife number 6. That's my story. I'm stuck with it. And hey, I hope you liked it. Switchblades. Currently trending. Look at this, YouTube. We made it through 2 whole tricks. I have green lit stream. You're probably excited about the magic. I'm excited that YouTube didn't hiccup on me while I was doing it. Have we finally conquered the demon? The hiccup demon? Is it gone? Let's hope so. So, moving forward, as I said, I do have plans tonight, and about 5 minutes, I'm going to jump off here and go to the Magic Guys, which if you don't know the Magic Guys, maybe you should. You could search them. They're on YouTube. It's a podcast, been going on for a few months. I've started joining them in the last few weeks. They're kindred spirits. I enjoy hanging out with these fellas, and tonight we'll be doing live Zoom magic jam. Look at this. No sooner do I say those words, I get my first hiccup. We had a hiccup, but it was a small one, so maybe that's not so bad. Basil asks, will I reveal the Switchblade ever? Yes, I will. Let me tell you guys what I'm doing right now. I am recording tutorials. I've put a pause on some of my productions, some of my lives. One of the reasons is because I had so many bugs, but hopefully we got it worked out. Moving forward, the deadline's June, I will have advanced tutorials, routines like Switchblades, Flush Brush, which a lot of people have asked for, some of my coin work, some esoteric card stuff, the pinky count material, some of the things in my book that weren't published. So those will be offered on a membership basis. This will protect some of the secrets from just casual viewers. And what do you know, it might give me a chance at making a living from these endeavors, something that I'm going to put my mind to over the summer and hopefully we can all have a happy existence in YouTube land. Yeah, instead of hitting the road to street perform this summer, I'm hunkering down in the air-conditioned dining room. Here we are, the dining room. Look, we got new lighting. That's nice, right? We're going to see what happens. So yeah, if you don't have the Patreon, you don't have the Patreon, but you could just listen to the podcast, maybe consider it, and you don't have to do it, but I have to do it. I mean, I don't have to, but I've made the commitment and I'm gonna, so. Open the chat for a couple more minutes. If you have a question, you got you need some advice, maybe some love advice. Don't ask me for love life advice. Doesn't seem to be a lot coming through. And Bill, thank you for your kind comment. You like big trick energy, eh, Cat? I'm in the middle ground there. You know, I don't know. I think I might be too old to properly judge it. The first card trick I learned. Here, let me show you the first sleight of hand card trick I learned. This is the first sleight of hand card trick, and it's you know where you can learn it is here. It's on, let me just put this here. We'll do a little, that's my website, conjure.com. That's one of the stickers you get when you buy stuff. And do I have 4 aces? I hope so. Nope, I don't play with a full deck. All right, let's go for deuces. We'll use the lowly 2s. And hey, y'all, after this trick, I'm going to get off this thing and go focus my energy with the magic guys. So this is Doc Daly's last trick. If you go to conjure.com, I've organized some tutorials to categories. Just let me click over here so I know what you're looking at. This one is I called it an intermediate trick. It's pretty easy, I think. It's just this. You have a 2 of hearts. That's wrong. I'm sorry. You want to use the 2 of diamonds. So take the 2 of diamonds and you put it either above or below the sticker, and then you make a bet that they can't guess which one is the 2 of diamonds. When your friend goes to guess the 2 of diamonds, they're going to have a pretty hard time. Those are the black ones. What? Those are the red ones. Pew. It's a little swapperoo. That's Doc Daly's last trick, which in the classroom at conjure.com, you go there, click the link, and read it. Actually, it's a video tutorial. I had to read when I was younger. You don't have to do that. You can just watch me tell you how to do it. Yes, this is a new addition. In addition to new lighting, I bought 2 new hats this week. I usually buy Kangle caps. So K-A, you know what? Until they give me a sponsorship, I'm not going to promote them. I'm having my people talk to their people, and hopefully we're going to get something together. And yes, imagine doing that trick. You can. I learned it when I was 12. It's just 4 cards, so you don't have to deal with the whole deck. And it's based on one simple move that I break down very easily for you to handle. And if you learn that move, you'll be able to do some really cool stuff. If you just learn that trick, you'll be able to do cool stuff. You'll be able to learn that trick. Yeah, Mickey, that's all. I'm not really friendly. I just fake it well. This is all a facade. Yep. When I get off the stream, I pinch my cat's tail and pour water on the dog. That's my skit. I actually want a dog. I don't have that, but... Turkey, huh? All right. Let me text the fellas, the magic guys, and they usually text me about now. Maybe I'll do one more thing. How many people we got in this room? Let me take a peek. 32 faces. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for a bit. I'm going to do one more thing. If you haven't seen me do it, it's my favorite trick. I do it pretty much every show I do. Why should this be any different? It's a sleight of hand exhibition, and if nothing else, I want to know how it looks on this screen right now. I'm going to check one more thing, and that is my focus. I thought I saw it going in and out, and sure did. I sure did, you bugger. All right. Well, that's the real scene there. All right, we got it. Autofocus is off. These are magic coins. That's what these are, magic coins. I actually traded the family cow for this. I traded the family cow for the magic coins. It's a joke. It's magic with comedy. If you don't find it funny, it might be a trick. So, for example, here's a trick. Watch the coins. I'm going to wave shadows over the top and try to make it appear as though they vanish and reappear elsewhere one at a time. They move from place to place like a ghost through a castle wall, or like the sands flow through the Sahara. That's all 4 coins together. And yes, I know it's a lot. I move quick. I talk fast. Some of you are drinking. I'll do it again, a little slower. And please, this time, don't blink or you'll miss it. Okay, get all your blinking out first. Get all blinked up. Ready or not? Did you blink? All right, here we go. Long distance diagonal. That's from here over to this side. Holy cow. I know, it scares me too. And thank you, Cat. Woo, got away from me there. I saved it. Hey, that's part of the show. That's all part of the show. It's just the part I didn't rehearse. It banks off the bottom and then travels over to the left, and that's so clean. Even if there were errors, how could that even happen? Tradition is to bring the last coin to join the other 3. I'm going to bring the other 3 to join the last 1. That's all 4. And that's that. Some say how, some say why, and then some people don't notice I do anything at all. Sane, is that the pronunciation? I'm aware the audio will drop. When I switch cameras, I switch to my webcam audio. That's a small tech change that I'll fix for the next stream, so we can do that. All right, y'all, so dig it. This gives me hope that I can do this again and not have horrible things happen like they have the last several streams I've done, where 3 or 4 times I break up and lose things. And aside from one small beep, this has been quite pleasant. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a loose plan to return here next Thursday at the scheduled time I was doing before. And I will probably be testing this again throughout the week. I'll be out street performing in the French Quarter all weekend. So if you're in New Orleans, or if you want to see me live, well, come to the French Quarter. I'll be in Jackson Square Saturday and Sunday. Loosely planned a magish from about 10 to 3. But I'm old and it's hot, so I might quit early. You never know. Come out early if you want to see me. And maybe I'll get some footage for the shorts and such, and we'll do some of that. I'm putting together a longer form video for YouTube, but I got to wait on that one for the boys. So we're going to do that. And that's the name of that tune. Hey, y'all, that's going to do it. Thanks for hanging out with me and testing the shizzles. And that's going to do it, my friends. Salutations, kindred spirits. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.